All right, we are live. What up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday. Dude, actually, you know, the fact that it's Wednesday, getting through the entire week feels actually really good. This week's kind of going by a little quick. I mean, I think there's a lot of interesting stuff that is actually going down. Some interesting news that kind of, you know, came across my desk, and we're gonna talk about it this morning. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another sneaker podcast here with Ravi Collects. Hope everyone had an amazing Tuesday. If you guys don't mind, smash that like button on the way in. If you guys do not mind, I really do appreciate you guys. How is everyone doing? It's Wednesday. How's everyone feeling? Hump day, man. The last day of January, by the way. We're getting into February. I'm super excited about it. So let me know how everyone is feeling this morning. All right. Before we get started, you know what? We should do a tradition. This every morning that everyone should spam like a certain emoji on like a certain day. All right. So this morning, how about we spam? Let's spam. Does anybody have the pine tree emoji? Pine tree. I know it sounds random. Does anybody in here have the pine tree emoji? It's like not the Christmas tree one, but the regular tree. All right. Does anybody have that? Spam that real quick in the chat. Let's spam that real quick. Does anybody have the tree? Let's run it up real quick. So I could say good morning to everybody in the chat. Real quick, the pine tree emoji. I'm pretty sure every single one of you guys have that. We got to make it a tradition that we spam a certain emoji, so I know you guys are in somewhat of a good mood, ready for the stream and ready to freaking just yap about certain topics in the stream. So make sure you guys run it up real quick. All right, appreciate you guys. Good morning, everybody that's tapping in. Once again, smash that like button. All right, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Sosa in the building. Drex. What up, Drex? Follow Apollo in the building. DeLeon. I see you. Leroy in the building. Sosa. Kev. Kayla in the building. Nick. What's good? Brian. Raider. Pablo. Raider. Alan. Robert. Outside Mind. Drex. Once again, what up? Sosa in the building. J Bays in the building. Nick. Rainex in the building. Alan. Eddie. Daryl. Odd. Eric. What's good? Danny in the building. Nolan. Breezy Smalls. Edwin in the building. What's good? JC in the building. Danny in the building. What's good? I see you. Rami, what's good, man? Roger in the building. What up, dude? Chris Montgomery. Cushy Souls. Birdman in the building. Funk Mod in the building. What's good? Andrew. Big Ron's Kicks in the building. What's good? Red in the building. What's good? JEK in the building. Riddle Me the Kicks in the building. Chuckle in the building. What's good? Casanova Kane in the building. What's good? Black Belt Chris in the building. What up? I'm Leak. Alan. Kev. Kevin in the building, thank you so much for the 17-month re-up. Says, good morning, family. What's good, Kev? I appreciate you. I think I saw Lunchbox. I know Lunchbox rung up for a, I believe, let me give a shout out to Lunchbox real quick. Lunchbox, thank you so much for the 5-month re-up. He says, sheesh, only 5 months, he says. What up, Lunchbox? Thank you so much for the 5-month re-up. What's good? Alex in the building, Franklin in the building, Danny Flores, Dream in the building, A. Ortiz in the building. What's good? Jamie in the building. Good morning, everyone. Blessed Wednesday to all, he says. Yes, sir. Wicked. What up, dude? David, hit that thumbs up. Raider Alex says, yes, sir, man. Let him know, Raider. All right, hit that like button real quick. Can we start off the morning with like 150 likes? Where's all my ghost watchers? Because I know, you guys start to, stay a little active in the morning. And then some of you guys start to, kind of focus on, doing work stuff, which it's totally fine, which I totally understand. So if you guys don't mind, let's run it up to 150 likes this morning. All right. It is Wednesday, chat. What up, Toof? What's good, dude? My boy Toof in the building. We need a Whopper Wednesday, Nolan says. Oh gosh, Francisco, I see you, man. Rami says I'm ghost watching, and regular Rami says he's ghost watching. Karen K, what up? Terrence Williams, what's good? KB says work, bro, ghosting. Yes, sir. A lot of stuff we got to talk about this morning, but once again, chat, appreciate you guys. Welcome back to another podcast this morning. It is Wednesday, January 31st, the last day of the month. And we're getting into the month of February, which is going to be a little interesting. El Migos, what's good? We got a couple stuff. We got talking about the Breds. That is one. We'll talk a little bit about the upcoming releases that got moved. And we'll also talk about Project Blitz this morning as well. Am I saying that right? Project Blitz this morning. I know a lot of news came out across my desk about that. I didn't really get to look into it a little bit, too much of it. So we'll definitely, talk about that this morning. But first thing is first, this morning, I'm going to give you guys a little updates about the Embiid out of the year. Are you serious? No. Joel Embiid is out for the year. Is that what you're trying to say? Joel Embiid is out for the year? There's no way that he is. Do you think he is? Played 30 minutes on Tuesday, lost to the Warriors. Embiid was back in the lineup after missing 2 games after Joel Embiid forced to exit permanently. Well, prematurely. Is he really out? I'm like looking at, I don't know if there's any updates, but I don't know if he was, because Cushy Souls, I know Cushy Souls is into the whole fantasy basketball, but I don't know if that was true or not. He needs MRI. Oh man. That's no, really. Hold on. No, that's cap. I didn't hear anything in the blogs about him being out for the rest of the year. Not surprised that dude is always hurt. He is. That had me, I can't lie. Okay, well, we'll find out later. Dude, you got me for a second, Cushy Souls. I'm not gonna lie. You got me for a second. You literally got me there for a second. Because I know he was struggling with injuries all year. He only played like 15 games the entire year. No, he's not. Okay. Good morning, Raffy boy. What up, Assad? What's good, dude? Try my boy Assad in the building. Migos in the building. What's good? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. You got me starstruck right there for a second, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. Let's talk about this real quick. All right. This morning, it looks like we possibly might get an exclusive access in-store EA for the Air Jordan 3. The Air Jordan 3 Ivories. I call it's so weird because I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys bother your Finish Line, Foot Locker, Champ Sports, or Jdsports stores, but I asked for one of my homies at Finish Line, but apparently he wasn't working yesterday, so caught them at the wrong time. So I decided to talk to some rando at Finish Line and said, yo, bro, are you guys getting the Air Jordan 3 Ivory's? And he said, yes. And I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, we might do first come, first serve this Saturday. I'm like, huh? That was interesting, right? He was like, yeah, we might do first come, first serve this Saturday. Not sure if you go on the app, I'm not sure if it's going to be a raffle or not. So I personally don't know if he knows anything. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. So we would have to wait and see what happens at 6 a.m. PST. All right, 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We would have to wait and see. Now the thumbnail changes to no shock drop. Yeah, I mean, our kicks. We update everything, right? This is a sneaker channel, right? We update you guys whether, you know, if we find out any information and if anything updates. I kind of go based off the blogs. Okay, listen. I don't run a cook group. I don't run nothing. All right. I just kind of go based off Twitter and what the blogs are talking about, and we discuss it here on the stream. So, second on the list, which is a major deal, which kind of really took a turn. All right, took a turn on this one real quick. All right, the Air Jordan 4. I feel like after this, guys, I think everyone's gonna get tired of talking about the shoe. Seriously, I feel like a lot of people are already over this sneaker. Okay, Jonathan, we'll definitely get to it about the Project Blitz store in Hawthorne. We'll definitely talk about that. That's basically what's last on our list as of right now. So shout outs to Day Kicks. I'm not sure if am I saying that right. Shout outs to the homie. Okay, he posted this on Instagram, which kind of threw a lot of people off. All right, this threw a lot of people off. And he's saying no shock drops. Okay, I'll go ahead and read what he says. He says, go ahead and fire your Discord subscription and whatever else person that lied to y'all. And he says no shock drop. All right, so I know there was a lot of rumors talking about shock drop either Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the case is. All right, we talked about how, like, you know, a lot of the bigger GRs, you know, tend to shock drop. What was it? What did you guys say? 16 days before, you know, the actual release day. So now with this news going out, it definitely, I bet you like this, there was a lot of people that were very, very surprised. All right. Very, very surprised. Okay. Very surprised. All right. Including myself. I'm not going to lie. And the thing is, like, with so much anticipation into the shoe, and if the shoe doesn't really, if it doesn't shock drop, right? If it doesn't shock drop, because some people are like telling me, yo, Raph, I think it's still gonna shock drop, this. You know, the blogs are like, you know, the blogs are quiet right now. I don't know. I was like, listen, at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, if this shoe doesn't shock drop or not, listen, if this shoe doesn't shock drop or not, and I've said this before, I just want one pair. All right, that's all I want. Okay, all I need is one pair. And even if this shoe does not shock drop as well, the demand is gonna be even crazier on release day. On release day, it's gonna be even more crazier. All right, the demand's gonna be crazy because, you know, like when they do shock drop a Jordan, right, mostly a hype sneaker, right? People will be like, oh man, I don't need I don't need another pair. I got my personal. I'm good to go. I don't need to go for this shoe again on the Nike Sneakers app. And people kind of move on. So the fact that there's possibly no shock drop, the demand's gonna be it's gonna be even more crazier, chat. It's gonna be even more crazier. All right, it's gonna be even more crazier. All right. I personally don't think when like things don't shock drop, when they do shock drop, I just don't think it's a big deal, right? Like, I really don't think it's a big deal, right? Obviously, there's been, you know, when this announcement got, you know, put out, dude, I'm telling you guys, Twitter is a toxic place, man. What did I tell you guys about Twitter? Twitter is a toxic place. It really is. All right. I know there was a lot of shots fired to like a lot of the blogs, because I remember I told you guys with like early leak blogs, you know, that create like, you know, sneaker information or like early information, this. There was a lot of shots fired yesterday with the shoe. But me personally, I mean, it's really not that deep. I don't really take it that deep. If things change, things change. If it doesn't want to shock drop, it doesn't want to shock drop. If they want to shock drop it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times that we've been through this type of situation where like things tend to shock drop and it doesn't. But when it does, it does, you know. I mean, I think the reason why this is such a big deal because it's the Bred 4 reimagined, right? I think that's the reason why this is such a big deal. This is the most anticipated shoe to drop in the month of February. Everybody wants this pair. You know, it goes for a lot of money in the resale market. You feel me? So that's the reason why there's just so many people wanting this shoe and talking about it, because there's nothing else that people want, right? No one's talking about the Ivory 3s. No one's really pushing the Ivory 3s. Everybody's been talking about this, okay? They said no shock drop, but follow our page for info. Truly, everyone capping when Nike drops, be ready. Yeah, exactly. And that's how it is at the end of the day, you know? If it don't listen, if it don't drop, it don't drop. If it drops, it drops. I think that's where we're at right now, right? If it doesn't drop, it drops. Remember, I told you guys like a lot of early pairs were gonna get flooded and getting like literally the shoe was going to get forced down your throat. Remember, I told you guys like 3 weeks ago, just wait. Everyone's like, there was a couple people tell me like, yo, Raph, I haven't seen any early pairs of these Air Jordan 4, you know, Bred reimagines yet on YouTube. No one hasn't posted early pairs. I was like, bro, just wait. Just wait. It's dead. It's going to be dead for the next couple weeks. Just wait towards the end of January. This shoe is going to be getting shoved down your throat with a lot of early pairs. A lot of resellers are going to have pairs. A lot of resellers were going to sell a lot of pairs of these. You feel me? So pause. I know. Sorry, I'm late. So there's no shock drop. MJ says that is the rumor as of right now. That's what, you know, that's kind of going around. I know there was some sort of like Nike shoes supposed to shock drop today. I don't know what it is. But as of right now, shouts to Day Kicks once again for the update that there could be a possibility that it will not be a shock drop on this Air Jordan 4 reimagined. Or maybe there was never a scheduled. Maybe it was never scheduled. Because remember I told you guys that if there was not going to be a shock drop by the last week of January, which is this week, we're not going to get a shock drop at all. Like there's no way that Nike was going to shock drop this 2 weeks before the actual drop. Like there's just no way. Like once we hit February, there was just no way that the shoe was going to shock drop, and everything is just going to be an exclusive access and as well as just a regular release on the release day, right? Also, and we look back at like some of the other drops as well. Like we talked about this, Lost and Founds, they never shock dropped. They only did an EA and just a regular release. And that's why there was so much stock on the release day of the Lost and Founds. And that is what is to be expected for the shoe. If there's no shock drop, it's going to be, I feel like we're going to have a whole deja vu on release date for the shoe. I just have a deep feeling about this. If there's no shock drop, I have a deep feeling that Nike is going to drop over 200, maybe 300,000 pairs of these on release day. I have a feeling. So what does that mean? I think we're going to have to wait for probably over an hour pending. I feel like that is what's going to happen on release day, chat. I think a lot of us are going to be pending for a very, very long time if there's no shock drop. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Nike already knows this is going to sell out. They have these craft threes they want you to spend your money on first. And that's true, Rami. You know, personally, I agree with you. I agree with you. If they don't shock drop this week, I'm kind of glad if they don't, because then, you know, the Ivory threes could kind of shine in a way, because I think the Ivory threes is a great shoe. A lot of people kind of forgot about the sneaker because, you know, there's been a lot of talks about these about these Bred fours. So I feel like, you know, I think this is good news, right, Rami? This is good news. What up, Malcolm? What's good, dude? It's the best Jordan to release since Lost and Founds. You talking about the Bred fours? I mean, we had a good amount of, you know, GRs that dropped last week, or not last week, but last year, since the Lost and Founds. It's just not as, this is probably going to be the most hypest GR to drop, since the Lost and Founds, I would say. But I promise you guys that if this shoe does not shock drop, we're going to all have a deja vu on release day. And there's gonna be some people that will be upset. Mind you guys, I took an L on the Lost and Founds on release day. I only hit on a GS size. I managed to hit at finish line in Jdsports, or excuse me, at my local finish line, which I got extremely lucky for. But I'm thinking that if it does not shock drop, just be ready on the 17th. Okay, just be ready on the 17th. Take full advantage of Dick's Sporting Good, finish line in Jdsports. Hopefully everyone managed to, you know, scoop up a pair, but the demand is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty crazy if this doesn't happen. They're trying to steer up into buying the Ivory threes and refuse to break. I don't know. I think the Ivory threes, I mean, they don't really go for much in the resale market, but the demand for the Ivory threes are there. I think there's a lot of people that are actually a big fan of the Air Jordan 3 Ivories. So I wouldn't be surprised if that shoe ends up selling out. Just because a shoe doesn't, like I said, I've said this in the past, just because a shoe doesn't go for anything in the resale market doesn't mean that it won't sell out, right? So shout outs to Evan Wilson. Thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Always here supporting TikTok and YouTube. Run it up. Shout out to my boy Evan Wilson for the 19-month re-up, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Sir, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. And that's what I'm telling you guys. You guys are gonna have to put in that footwork. Like, you really cannot rely on the Nike sneakers out for the shoe. Like, if you genuinely want this sneaker right here, all right, if you really want this shoe, okay, if you really want this shoe, okay, do not sleep, okay? Take full advantage of the opportunities that you guys could enter for the raffles. You know, obviously DSG. That's the reason why I think Raffy Rings is going to be a huge segment, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that. All right, the OG segment, we're bringing it back. I think we're going to be bringing it back on a Monday. I think that's what we're going to do. So on a Monday stream, I don't think we're going to stream like, you know, early in the morning. Not this week, but the next following week. We'll go live a little later than usual, and we'll call some DSG stores, including yours locally. I will do it myself, and we will find out when the signups will be. So you guys be ready for that stream. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Soul My Mind, thank you so much for the 2-month re-ups. Is how about a sneakers pass? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a sneakers pass on this Jordan 4. Sneakers pass, I don't think too many people get excited about a sneakers pass anymore, just because how, you know, extremely hard it is to actually win on a sneakers pass. I haven't even won any sneakers pass in a minute. It's been a while since I've won a sneakers pass. The Ivory 3 is not going to be open for signups on Foot Locker then. Anyone know? I'm not sure. I really, respectfully, I stopped paying attention to Foot Locker and Champ Sports. I've gave up on it. I don't really care for Foot Locker and Champ Sports anymore. I'm not really putting any money towards those apps anymore, because I could never hit. Meaning, like, you know, earning points and whatnot. I stopped, dude. I promise you, I stopped investing into those apps. That's my honest truth. Like I've never actually looked into the apps whether or not if they're even getting the Ivory 3s. All I know is that my Finish Line locally is getting them. If they don't have EA this morning, like I told you guys, I called my Finish Line yesterday. They told me there could be a possibility that they might do first come first serve on Saturday. So we would have to wait and see. So if there's no EA this morning, you guys might have to call your local stores. All right. Because that's what they told me. If they said if there's nothing on the app tomorrow, then we're doing first come first serve on Saturday, which is unusual because they normally do in-store raffles. They never do first come first serve, which is very, very odd. And I think it's the reason why they're not really worry about it right now, because they're trying to focus on the grand opening, because Jdsports, they're having a grand opening in Seattle. If anybody's in the Seattle area, the grand opening for Jdsports is this Saturday, I think. This Saturday is going to be the grand opening in Tacoma Mall. So if anybody's in the Seattle area, Washington area, they are going to be having a bunch of restocks. I'm not sure exactly what shoes are going to be restocking, but Jdsports is going to be finally open at the Tacoma Mall location if anybody is in the Seattle, Washington area. All right. There are shipping delays like crazy right now. Yes, I agree with you, Ryan Jacobs. There was a huge delay on the Jordan 3s because a lot of the shipment, they were coming from Portland. The Portland location, the reason why there was so much delay because of the weather. I know Portland had a huge snowfall, ice last 2 weeks ago. I think they had like a major snowstorm, so that delayed a lot of shoes, which that's what my Finish Line homie told me. He said we haven't received the Ivories, so I think they just received their Ivories this week. So we're gonna have to wait and see. All right, that's the reason why I wouldn't be surprised why they said they're doing first come first serve this Saturday, because they haven't received all their pairs yet. So JD opening down here in Scottsdale, all trash restock, so don't get your hopes up. Okay, shouts to Tooth. Respectfully, I'm a pass on the Ivories. Don't need them. Yeah, dude, I think the Ivories is a great shoe. I know most of you guys in this chat are probably going to go for the Ivories this Saturday because some of you guys are ready. I'm pretty sure anybody that already filed their taxes, you should be getting your W-2s already. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already filed your taxes already. So you guys are prepared to spend a little bit of money, on some sneakers this week. So I'm sure you guys are, I'm pretty sure you guys are ready. What up, Frosty? Good morning to you, my friend. I slightly hinted about the fours to a guy at my DSG. He started acting like he knew nothing about the shoe at all. I don't know. I don't know how DSG is going to go. I know how they're gonna release them, but when it comes to their shipment stuff, they're pretty locked in. They're pretty good at gatekeeping a lot of stuff. Like DSC employees, because the store is pretty big, so not a lot of people know about certain releases. Only the footwear people that work in that department know about it. You know what I'm saying? Someone that works at the clothing section doesn't know. Some of them don't know shit about any of the shoes because they have separate teams for certain spots inside the store. Camp Anna, thank you so much for the 5. Got the white cement 3s in a pass. Love the feeling of walking into a store and interact with a person for once. The digital bind is for the bird. Shouts to Camp Anna for the $5 donation. I feel it. I mean, listen, I haven't went inside a store and went to go pick up a sneaker in quite some time. So don't get me wrong. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've actually walked inside a store and went to go interact with people and be like, yo, thanks so much for coming in the store and buying our sneakers. You feel me? So it's been a little bit. So don't get me wrong. I filled out my spot at DSG's list last week. There you go. I need the Ivory 3s for the wifey and me. There you go, Ruben. Mark and Souls, good morning, my guy. Funny story on that delayed shit. I got those Blazer SBs for free because tracking didn't update, and after I got the refund, the shoes were delivered. Wow. So you basically got the shoes for free because your tracking didn't update. and you got a
the
refund.
white cement threes in a pass. Love the feeling of walking into a store and interact with a person for once. This digital buying is for the birds.
Shasa Campman once again for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. Better do the ship to me for everything. More pairs will be shipped from the hub. Okay. I'd rather stay home and save gas money and time. Yeah, I feel you. My last in-store pickup was the reverse Grinches in December. I love to go in person to get my W. What up, Paulo? Shouts to Frosty. Frosty, thank you so much for the $2 donation. He says, gym since 5 a.m., then work. Shouts to Frosty for the $2 donation. My boy is pumping up iron. There you go. Shouts to Frosty. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. He said, I'm popping up the iron. I'm at the gym since 5 in the morning, and then he's headed to work. There you go, putting in that work. Good morning. What up, Kate? Good morning to you, Kate. Appreciate you tapping in as always. No shock drop. Yep. From what it looks like, that is what the rumors are saying, is there's no shock drop. Dude, you don't even know like how many people actually like hit me up yesterday about this. Like, did you like, yo, Raph, did you hear about this? Did you hear about the shock drop? Raph, did you hear about the shock drop? Man, I don't know, dude. At this point, I'm really, really tired of this shoe. I just want the shoe to drop already. That's what I'm trying. Like, I just want the shoe to drop. I don't even care if there's no shock drop or not. Just drop the damn shoe. All right, Kayla. What up, Kayla? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in as always.
Crying face.
All right, appreciate you. But let me know in the chat real quick. Let me know in the chat real quick, chat. All right. When was the last time you guys physically went inside a store and picked up a Jordan, like, or any sneaker raffle that you've won? What was the last shoe you guys actually went inside the store and bought? Let me know. I can't even remember the last shoe that I even walked in. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure my last shoe that I went in the store for to go pick up, I think it's got to be the Jordan 3s, the white cement, the white cement Jordan 3s. I think that was the last time. No. The Palominos. The Palominos was the last one, because I ended up hitting for Black Shinobi. I hit for his size 13, I think. And that was the last one that I actually went in the store for. So Red Octobers, yeah. UNC to Shy Highs, Reimagine White Cements, Gratitude 11s, Power Puffs, Lisa last in-store pickup. Okay. Red Cement 4s. Can't remember. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Rafi, I just got my Year of the Dragons in shoe is amazing in hand. There you go, JK. Glad you like it. A lot of people tagged me on Instagram for that shoe. A lot of people are starting to get their Year of the Dragons. Raph, you going for the Ivories? I think I might pass, Christian, because I'm going on vacation next month. And the only shoe that I really want is this 4. So I'll probably pass this Saturday. White Cements, mine were the Valentine's Day dunks last week. Okay. New Balances 90-60 and Adidas AEs. Okay. Lost and Found's last in-store pickup. That is crazy. So, Christian, you're telling me that you haven't walked inside a store and since last year, like about a year and a half, it sounds like. That's insane. Yo, chat, real quick. We're so close to 200 likes. All right, if you guys enjoying the podcast this morning, make sure you guys run it up. Smash that like button real quick. All right, smash that like button real quick. Let's get to 200 likes. I really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. We'll go back to this shock drop. All right, once again, what was the rumor again? What's today? Wednesday? The rumor was what? Thursday shock drop? Tomorrow? So we'll see. All right, we're getting really close to 6 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We'll see if there's a queue. Once there is a queue, feel free to let us know in the chat. Feel free to let me know, and we'll see if the queue ends up popping up. I heard there is a shock drop. I don't know, bro. Because, like, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys this. Be honest with me. I'll give you guys my thoughts, because I already gave you guys my thoughts. Okay? Blogs, the blogs are saying no shock drop anymore. So tomorrow rolls around, right? Then what if it does end up shock dropping, chat? So now what? Let me tell you guys. I promise you guys this. All right. I'm not taking any shots because I try to respect as many people as possible. I promise you this. If the blogs are saying no shock drop and the shoe ends up shock dropping tomorrow, man, hey, shout out to my boy Sniper Kicks. Yo, that boy gonna make a video so quick. He'd be like, I can't wait, dude. I'm actually gonna be tapping into that video. If this shock drop ends up happening, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tap into Mr. Sniper Kick's video, and I cannot wait to his reaction. Listen, I cannot wait. If this shoe ends up, yeah, I'm telling you, if this shoe ends up shock dropping tomorrow, I'm actually excited to see Sniper Kicks' reaction. I'm not gonna lie, because I know damn well that man's gonna be the hypest dude on YouTube. I know he is, bro. I know he's gonna be really hyped. He's gonna be hyped up right in the beginning of his video. He's gonna be hyped up. Shouts to Sniper Kicks, man. All right. If you're going for the threes, make sure to log in now. Yeah, I mean, you can log in now if you want. You good? Listen. Hey, I can't wait because it seems like Twitter blogs like take shots at him all the time. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a cool dude. All right. Fire Red 5's 2014. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If the YouTubers all start streaming tomorrow, we all know they drop it. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm telling you guys this right now. I most likely will find out if there's anything, any talks, any updates. I told you guys I'll let you guys know. I'll ping you guys on Discord. I'll let you guys know and whatnot. If I hear anything, I'll jump on stream and let you guys know. But because I told you guys, there's been a lot of people like hitting up my line and be like, yo, Raph, did you hear anything? Did you hear anything? Like, have you heard any updates? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? I'm like, bro, as of right now, all I heard is Day Kicks posted on Instagram that there's no shock drop. So I don't know. Chilling in physical therapy. I'm getting there. There go Ollie. Be honest, Raph, what do you think the chances of hitting on the shock dropper? I'd rather just wait for the release date to take an L. I mean, you could say that with any releases of any shock drop that does happen. Like, what are your chances? Your chances are, you have a chance, right? That's your chance, is you have a chance to go for a sneaker that you want, right? It's, you know what I'm saying? At least Nike is still gives you like at least 2 tries, right? You have the shock drop and then you have the actual release day. Even if they did shock drop this shoe, even if they do, or if they did, or if they are, it's going to be a good amount of pairs. I mean, what's the rumor? What was the rumor stock number for like a whole, like 550,000 pairs? I'm telling you guys this, don't like stop. Like, do not rely on the Snkrs app. Like, really don't. Please do not rely on the Nike Snkrs app. Do not rely on the Nike Snkrs app. If there's other raffles that pop up for you that's available for you guys to grab or, to enter for, do that too. Don't rely on the Snkrs app. And the reason why I push for this, because like, yes, all right. So say if you enter for like, 30 raffles for this shoe, or maybe 20 or something like, I'm just being kind of like dramatic, right? And you end up hitting on the Nike Snkrs app. You're like, but Raph, dude, I put in my credit card information. I put everything on, all these websites. I'm going to get charged a lot of money for this sneaker. Listen, even if you end up hitting on like multiple raffles and you like, sometimes people have that mindset where like, dude, I just spent like over $2,000 worth of shoes, or like $1,000 worth of shoes because I just hit a bunch of raffles on this sneaker. Listen, at least the shoe has value, okay? It's not like you're stuck with a brick, okay? It's not like you're stuck with a brick, seriously, because this shoe right here is going to go for way over retail. It's going to go for at least $300. So at least you could, go to your local, sneaker store, sell them, make like 40, 50 bucks. I don't know, wherever the case is. So you're not really freaking out that your wife finds out you spent like $1,200 worth of shoes, Rafi, I've hit on all reimagined shoes on sneakers. Even got a free pair of Lost and Founds. Oh, Rami, we know that you scam Nike. They are probably going to have some goofy requirements, like not hit on a GR for the last 3 years, plus bought a Jordan merch yesterday and have the same birthday as Jordan. Well, that is Kip, man, that's kind of for the exclusive access for the Nike sneakers app, because there will be an EA for this shoe right here for the Jordan 4s. There will be an EA exclusive access. Nike's gonna say the same thing. They're gonna be like, well, we want to dedicate, our want to dedicate to the most dedicated customers. They're huge Jordan 4 fans, and if you haven't hit I think they're not going to do any the 4 requirements. They're going to do like the what's it called? They're probably going to do like if you did not hit on the Lost and Founds, reimagined Lost and Founds, then you are going to be one of those people that will get EA. I think that's what the requirement's going to be. Queues up. Q is up. I think these got to be for the Ivories. Q is up, chat. Q is up. Ivory Jordan 3s. Q is up. Q is up on finish line. The Ivory Jordan 3s. All right. Q's up. I'll make sure I ping everybody on Discord real quick. All right. We'll see. Q's up. That is not real life. Sneaker store is going to lowball. I mean, I don't think they're going to lowball like straight to retail. Requirements going to be if you never hit on a Jordan 4 in your life, you're going to get a pair. Yeah. I personally think they're going to do like a reimagine, right? They're going to do like a reimagine. If you haven't hit on the Lost and Founds, like you're going to be one of those people that, have the opportunity to get the Jordan 4. I bet you it's the Lost and Founds. Uncle Chrissy, what up, man? Good morning, fam. Appreciate you tapping in. Finish line queue is up. Ivory's in store pickup. Shouts to my boy Al Chang in the building. What up, Al Chang? What's good? Good morning, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. But like I said, run it up. If you guys don't mind, welcome back to the podcast. If you guys are into sneakers, yapping about sneakers with us, if you guys don't mind, let's run it up to 200 likes. I do appreciate you guys tapping in with us with another sneaker podcast here at the Collection family, man. What up, Luno? What up, dude? Morning, everyone. What up, Stefan? Good morning. Dakota in the building. Good morning. Rocket, that was back in, wait, what? I'm passing these may sit. I don't know if these are gonna sit, man. I could see these Ivories getting scooped up. All right. By the way, you guys pay attention to your phones as well, because you will get a notification if you got EA. Okay, just an FYI. What up, Alan? Good morning. If you want Bred 4s, make a new account. Most likely you'll hit. Your current account hasn't hit. This is a good way for you guys to gain some points. Just an FYI. If you know somebody, listen, chat. If you know somebody, all right, if you know somebody that wants this shoe, just grab their size and sell it to them for retail. That's free points right there. I'm just saying. You feel me? Like if you know somebody that needs a pair of these, go for their size and sell it for retail. That's boom, easy scoop. That's an easy what? 2,000 points right there for finish line in JD Sports. Easy 2,000 points. Take full advantage of the points. Okay? I know you have to, spend, pay to play. You got to pay to play, but at least you could move these for at least retail to somebody. Ivory's going to sell out. It's also tax season, so people ready to piss money away. I believe so too. It is definitely tax season. We haven't really had a decent Jordan GR dropping since, December? So people are ready to spend some money. That's why probably, Jordan brand Nike held back for the month of January and is dropping a bunch of heat in February. February is going to be a busy month. So be ready for it. All right. Or just buy them and return them after the 4s. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to do that, all right, I just got through. Let me see if I got, let me see if I got EA. I don't really want these, but I want to see if I got EA. I got enough. I personally got enough points on my finish line account, so I'm good to go. Comment down below. Let's see. Today should be in store, I believe. In store status, I think. Let me see. 2,000 points for EA. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Man, if I don't get EA, I'll... I didn't get EA. No EA. I got no EA, chat. Wow. They did not give me exclusive access. Wow. Dude, now I'm a little worried when it comes to these Jordan 4s, chat. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried a little bit, chat. No EA for me. I'm literally shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked too. I'm shocked too. Because I know they got pairs. I didn't get EA. I'm kind of low-key shocked, chat. Now I'm a little worried for the Breds. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little worried about the Breds now. Low-key worried. No EA is shocking since these Bred 4s right around the corner. Oh, man. I got EA. I got EA. You haven't spent any money this year? I haven't, Mr. Stanley. I mean, I got 8,000 plus points, but that doesn't mean you're guaranteed EA every single time. Ivory's may be limited. Might be. I don't know. Maybe it's a little loaded. Let me know if you guys bagged. I wouldn't stress it. Stock on the 4s is way more than the 3s. Yeah, but I'm kind of relying. The thing is, I'm kind of relying on my Finish Line and Jdsports accounts for me to hit. So that's why I'm a little worried. But bro, I'm nervous. Time to buy a pair of these in store on Saturday. Well, Tacoma, dude, Tacoma Kicks. I heard that South Center was going to do a first come first serve this Saturday because of the late shipments, but I'm not sure. I got EA sizes 8 through a 12, limited stock. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you bagged a pair. Let me know once you guys are bagged. Let me know if you guys got through Q. Let me know all that stuff. And plus, maybe, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling the reason why I didn't get exclusive access. You know what? I think that might be it, chat. Yo, Tacoma Kicks, that might be low-key it. For me, my location is for Tacoma, and they're supposed to drop. They're supposed to do a grand opening for the Ivory. Not the Ivory. They're supposed to do a grand opening at my Jdsports this Saturday. That might be it. That might low-key be it. That's the reason why I didn't get EA. I think they might do a first come first serve this Saturday at the grand opening, because they're attaching Finish Line and Jdsports. Yeah, that's maybe why we didn't get access. They're just doing first come first serve instead. Yes, because that's what he told me yesterday when I called in. He said we're doing first come first serve. That might be it. I don't know, because the grand opening is this Saturday, so they might just do a first come first serve for their store this Saturday, since the grand opening is this weekend. I'm gonna buy something at my JD, like a pair of socks or something like that. No EA means you didn't get them or delayed. Maybe. I got EA, Michael says. I'm gonna buy something at JD. Guys, like I said, this is a perfect time. This is a perfect time. All right, this is a perfect time to get points. If you want to be prepared for the Air Jordan 4 Breds, go pick up your pair of Jordan 3s this Saturday. Scoop them up, get your points, and then sell the Jordan 3s for like retail to someone that needs a pair. Go for like a bigger size. So, you know what I'm saying? Go for a bigger size so you know that people will scoop a pair. People will grab a size 12. People will grab a size 13. Someone's going to need it. So I would do that. I got EA, but not driving 45 minutes to shop for these. Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta drive like 45 minutes to go pick up my pair. Every single time. Tanene says no EA. What up, Tony? Hitting on JD this weekend and next weekend. Okay. Free points. Isn't it 0 spend 2K but get 2K? Yes. Okay. That is kind of dumb. What's the retail? What's the retail on the shoe, chat? What's the retail of the shoe? What's the retail of the shoe? Okay, what's the retail? It is free points if you're A-listed, Monzon. It benefits A-listed people. Because if it's 200 points, right? And if you are A-listed, then it's 15 points per dollar you spend. Right? So 15 times 2,000. Wait, hold on. 2,000 times 15. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. 200 times 15. That's 3,000 points. All right, retail is 210. That's the reason why. There we go. Retail is $210. So 210 times 10. So you get 100 points back. You gain 100 points. You get 100 points. If you're A-listed, you get 3,150. 3,150 points if you're A-listed. So there you go. So you gain 1,050. Oh, 1,000, 1,000. Actually, excuse me. 15. I'm doing my math is not mathing this morning. My math is not mathing this morning, chat. 210. So you get 2,000. No. 1,150. 1,150 if you are A-listed. So you get an extra 1.1K. All right. Sorry, my math was not mathing. 1 + 1 = 2. All right. I got 5,000 points A-listed. There you go. I only got 8,000 points left. I think that's what I have. 8,000 points left. So I'm going to save it for the 4s. I might have to spend like a pair of socks so my account is active again. I don't know. I might have to stop by. I might stop by the grand opening this Saturday. My daughter's birthday is this weekend, so I don't want to just like be out there the entire time of, you feel me? I don't want to be out there the entire time. Update your sneakers app too, Mr. Sneak says. Okay. Math collects. Right. Rafi trying to do math. I'm Asian, of course. I know how to do math. Your math was spelling. 2,200. Use your fingers and toes. Thanks, Rami. I appreciate that. Rami, change your name, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? EA, granted, I reserved my pair. Is anybody still stuck in the queue? Who's stuck in the queue in the chat? Who's in queue right now? Let me know in the chat. Who's in queue? Who's in queue right now? Who is in queue as of right now? All right. My store only has size 8, 8.5, 9, 11, 11.5, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Bag them only had a size, only 7 sizes. I got 14.5K points. I'm low-key insulted. Same shit, different day. What up, Ollie? What's good, my guy? Appreciate you tapping in as always. Make sure you guys run it up. I'm gonna buy a pair of socks or something before EA for the 4s. Yeah. Not me. No EA for me. Wow. A couple people didn't get EA, unfortunately. Got 12 locked in. There you go, Trey. Don't want these shits, Alan says. I cop gray AK. See a lot. I'm telling you guys, people, if I was going to listen, if I was going to get EA, I think I was going to pass, but I'm going to try to see if I could wiggle. I don't know if the wifey's going to let me, but I'm going to try to wiggle a vlog this Saturday. I'm going to see if I could try to plan it accordingly. Because I want to vlog. I want to go vlog to go, to Jdsports grand opening. I know it's going to be extremely crazy. I know it's going to be crazy. I don't know how they're going to manage, with so many people. Because, like, when they have the grand opening for Jdsports this Saturday, dude, there's going to be a ton of resellers looping. I already know it. There's going to be a ton of resellers. I know the homie Queso is going to be there. I just know it's going to be pretty crazy. So I might have to wiggle around to see if I could make some time to go out there. Because I want to vlog it. I mean, I think that would be kind of cool to go, see a grand opening. but I don't know what time that mall opens. I think they open at 11. Rafi, I got a big sneaker battle planned for my channel in a few weeks. Going to be something we have never seen. Don't want to mention it since someone might steal my idea, but be ready. All right, Rami. All right, Rami. Rami, why are you so worried about people taking your ideas, dog? Just do it. Stop worrying about other people. Just do it, homie. Just do it. Still got 29,000 points left over after EA. It's your daughter's birthday. Don't vlog. Well, it's gonna be early in the morning. It's gonna be early in the morning. So I don't know. We would have to wait and see. We would have to wait and see. If you accept EA today, you won't get EA for the 4s. Wait, what? That's not right. If you get EA today, you'll get EA for the 4s. Like that doesn't make any sense. I think you're trying to, throw out bad jujus to some people in the chat. You don't want to do that. All right. All right. Let's talk about this. All right. We're going to talk about next subject real quick, chat. All right. Next subject. Be ready for this real quick. Be ready for this. Who is ready for this? Who is ready for this? Are you guys ready for this news? Who's ready for this news? Who is ready for this? Let's run it up real quick, chat. Let's run it up to 250 likes. If you're ghost watching today, smash that like button real quick. All right? Smash that like button real quick. All right? Smash that like button. Are you guys ready for this? Okay? Run it up real quick. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I wanted to bring this up to see how you guys were going to feel about this right here. Okay, so shout outs to Z Sneakerhead for this. All right, remember the Air Jordan Black Toes. Okay, the Air Jordan 4 Black Toes or the Air Jordan 1 Black Toes are expected to drop this holiday season. And it looks like the Air Jordan Black Toe Reimagines are expected to feature the Air Jordan text branding on the ankle. Okay. So instead of the Air Jordan wing logo, it's just going to be an Air Jordan. How are we feeling about this? This is kind of compared to the OGs, I guess, that he had his photo shoot in, which was this one specifically. So the reimagines, this photo that, Michael Jordan is holding the black toes. It's got the Air Jordan tag on the ankle part. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Thoughts and opinions. Thoughts and opinions. Does it matter? Do you care? Is it a drop? I don't like it, but either way, I wear my pants over the shoes, so it's a cop for me. I like them. I'll cop. Okay. I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion. I think as long as they don't mess up the leather on this shoe, I think I'll be okay with it. That's my opinion about this shoe. If they keep the leather, if they don't mess up with the leather, I think I'd be okay with it. I personally don't think it's a big deal. Me personally, I don't think it's a big deal, chat. What I feel what they shouldn't do is do not mess up the leather on this shoe. Don't add satin. You know what I'm saying? Don't add suede. Don't add anything else. Just make, if it ends up looking like this, look, this chat. If it ends up looking like this, like the leather quality on the lost and founds, I will be okay with it. I mean, it's just gonna say what? Air Jordan right here. I mean, I personally don't think it's a big deal. Like I told you guys, they're trying to mimic the you know, the OG black toes that said Air Jordan on the side with this photo shoot that he had back in the day. So, and then we get into this with the Air. I feel like it's not a big deal. I feel like there's gonna be still a lot of people going for the shoe. Obviously, there could be a possibility that the value of the shoe goes down because of this, but it's a reimagined for a reason. Brandon, thank you so much for the 2. Bagged my impossible size 13 in-store access. Shout out my boy Brandon for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just love the Wings logo more. I feel that. I feel that the value of the 2015 pair will pair just went up. Oh no. Keep it leather. Facts. Yeah. I think everyone's still gonna go for it if it's leather. If they keep the leather up to par, people are still going to go for the shoe. I think it's not a big deal. I think we are. I get it that you guys, the wing logo, you know, makes a difference, right? The wing logo kind of makes a difference because that's what we're normally that's kind of the norm of Air Jordan 1, right? We kind of just see the wing logo and be okay with it. That's just normal for us to see on the Jordan 1. So we're not used to seeing the Air Jordan on the side. The fact that it's an OG, I respect it. Facts, Ricky. I don't mind it. Johnny, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. They did this to a couple 2017 pairs. Yes, they did, Johnny. They did. They did. I'm undecided because it was not a draw for me growing up. I love the Wings logo from the 80s. That is what made me love the brand. I will still cop though, OG Gym Rat says. Wings logo just looks so much better on the... Access. Yeah, I feel it. I feel that, Dakota. Bicep,
100.
Vortiz, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. I wear my pants over the shoes, so it's a cop. Shout out to my boy Vortiz for the 19-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. They definitely messing the shoe up all the way. The reimagined shit is whack. Quit effing imagining shit, and his is the OG. I feel it. I feel it. I knew a lot of you guys. I feel like this was going to be a hit and miss. For a lot of you guys, because when they start to, like, you know, start doing things different just because it is the reimagined series, I totally get why, you know, Nike is doing something different in this case, but I could see why people are going to be upset. All right, chat, by the way, shout outs to Tress Wallace. Nike Snkrs app. I gotta update it. I just got an update. Shouts to No Cap. Corvette. No Cap for the 2. The real OG had the text. I'm down. No Cap Bojack for the $2 donation. I think the ones that already have the black toes. Like, when was the last time the black toes dropped? Does anybody know? When was the last time the black toes dropped, chat? I feel like if anybody has the last black toes that drop, then I think they're okay with, you know, this pair being the way it is. Okay. I still stand by my opinion. I think it's not a big deal. I personally didn't really need this shoe to begin with. I've already mentioned that in the beginning, like when they put official images on this shoe. I didn't really need this. 2016, Dakota says. Okay, 2016. I feel like that if anybody has the 2016 pair, I think they'll definitely go for this one. I think if anybody has the 2016 pair, people are gonna go for this one. Hey man, stop talking about my sneakers like that. I also copped the Craft 3s from Finish Line, and I have the Amanir 3s. Ty says, what up, Ty? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in as always. Appreciate you.
The real Og had the text. I'm down. Man shrugging.
I don't think it's a big deal. I personally don't think it's a big deal, man. The whole Reimagine series, I get, right? I totally get. We saving a ton of bread this year. Nike keep us BS. Well, the thing is, Birdo, no one's satisfied. No one's ever gonna be satisfied. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what GR comes out. Like, listen. All right, no one's gonna be satisfied. Nobody is. The amount of like OG sneakers that they've dropped in the last couple years, some people don't care for it. You know, you cannot satisfy everybody. For instance, like nobody wanted, like, respectfully, like playoff 8s. Like people like beg for it. People didn't want them. Cherry 12s. There's a lot of people that got them, but still people are like, I'm passing. Right? People didn't want them. Let's talk about some more OGs that dropped in the past. Some, you know, older models that dropped in the past. People were like, I don't want them. But that's what people have been asking. Yo, Jordan Brand, bring this back out. Bring this back out. Bring this back out. You feel me? I don't think anyone's going to be satisfied, but I get what you mean about the whole Reimagine stuff. It's like, instead of doing the Reimagine, just give us what the, you know, just re-retro it. That's all they, you know, that's what people are asking. Just re-retro it. Don't do anything different. Don't put any suede. And I get what you mean, because when the Royal Ones Reimagine had dropped, I was pretty disappointed, right? I wasn't satisfied myself. I wasn't. I was like, man, they should have just dropped the regular Royals with regular leather, and I think the people would have been happy with it. You feel me? I think that was the one shoe I was really, really, really disappointed on, was the Royal Jordan 1 highs. Extremely, extremely disappointed, because that is one of my favorite Jordan 1 highs. The Royal 1 colorway. That was one of my favorite Jordan 1 highs growing up. I wanted the Royals. I've owned a pair. I've owned a couple pairs growing up, and they sadly decided to do like an all suede Jordan 1 high. It's just like that, what's it called? Like about 4 or 5 years ago, when they decided to drop a, what? It wasn't even 5 years ago. It was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when they decided to drop the, what was it? The Prime Knit Jordan 1 high Breds, and then the whole Prime Knit Jordan 1 high Royals. I'm like, bro, what? Like, why? Who decided to do this? You know, that's how I felt during that time. Even the shadows this year, chat. They're dropping the shadow Jordan 1 highs this year. They're making it all satin. Like, it's like, man, like, I like the Bred satin because, you know, they've dropped men's satins before in the past, and I was a big fan of them. But then when they drop another satin, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, someone bashed me on my comments saying that, like, oh, you like the all satin Breds, but you don't like the trophy rooms. Make it make sense. I was like, bro, no, it's not that. It's like, it's not that at all, right? Like, it's cool to put satin to a shoe that they've done in the past, and if they bring it back out again, sure, I'll be a big fan of it, because I was a fan of it back then. But then when they start kind of overdoing the whole satin thing, it kind of gets kind of played out, right? We got satin on the Jordan 1 lows. We got all satin Jordan 1 high this year. You know, the shadows. It's like, I feel like it's a little too much. So I'm gonna call up the satin ones. Rahul says, we getting the 4s today? No, it looks like there's no shock drop from what the blogs are saying. The blogs are saying no shock drop this week. So we're gonna have to wait and see it and see what happens, my guy. I really genuinely don't know what happened and what's going on. All right. Satin 4s next. Oh, dude. And that's the thing. Like, even for the Jordan 4 Breds, the Jordan 4 Breds, like, people wanted, oh, just could have kept it like this, you know, the suede nubuck, but leather is like the best option for the Bred 4s. So don't even care about the trophy rooms. I feel like there's gonna be some people that are gonna grow into the trophy rooms, the trophy room Jordan 1 lows. I feel there's gonna be a ton of people that are gonna grow into them, meaning like they don't like them now, but once the time comes, I feel like some people are gonna start to like them more. Next week, what up, Breezy Smalls? What's going on next week? You going to SneakerCon Seattle this month? Sergio, I will not be at SneakerCon Seattle this month. I actually like the satin breads more than the patent breads. Yeah, I feel like the satin breads are a little bit more wearable, more comfortable than the patents. I got rid of my patents. I was like, man, I don't wear these. I got rid of a couple of my stuff recently because I'm like, I'm not wearing these satin my patent breads. They probably ruined the pine green ones too. If you want Alma Mater 3s, is Ivory 3s necessary? If you have Alma Mater 3s, is Ivory 3s necessary? I mean, you cop what you like, man, at the end of the day. I mean, you could say the same thing about Bred's 4s. Like, if you have lost and founds, like, do you need the Bred 4s? You feel me? Or, you know what I mean? Like, because they're both, like, red and black and white shoes. Just different silhouette. I mean, the Ivory 3s are quite similar, but if you want, you know what I mean? If you want to put the Alma Mater 3s back in the, back in your vault and not wear them for a while, and you could just go ahead and start wearing your Ivory 3s this year, maybe then maybe go ahead and go for it. If you want to keep your rotation a little bit different. I'll be at SneakerCon Seattle, Breezy Small says. I will not be there, unfortunately. Wonder who's gonna post the pics and expose Marcus for backdooring all the lows this time. I think it was Sheik last time. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think this time around, obviously, we're going to know. Obviously, that shoe is going to get backdoored, right? Trophy rooms, they're probably going to get backdoored. There's already official images of the boxes. Let me show you guys real quick. There's already images of the box for the trophy rooms. Where is it? I saw it yesterday. They had like the entire trophy room packaging. Hold on, let's see. On Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw the packaging. Trophy room. I'll show you guys real quick. All right, here it is. Boom. Here's the packaging for it. Here's the box. All right, here's the box of it. Obviously, Trophy Room probably has a ton of pairs of these already in hand. Here's the inside of the paper from what it looks like. And then there it is. There's the shoe. And apparently do you get a card? I guess you get a slab with this? Yo, this is actually... Hold on. You actually get a slab with this? Everyone already talking about how he's invoicing both pairs to influencers. Oh, yeah. There was a couple people that got hooked up for the shoe from the last drop. Overhyped nonsense. So I guess you get a slab with it. That's kind of odd. I didn't hear about that. I guess it comes with this PSA slab, no? Is that true? I don't know. If it comes with the PSA slab, that would be kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I don't know. The shoe is inspired by the slab. Okay. Okay. It comes with the slab. If it comes with this, that's actually pretty cool. Buying the sneaker for the card is crazy. Well, I don't know if they're going to keep it exclusive. Meaning, like, if you want the slab, you have to get the trophy room exclusive. No card, bro. I don't know. It's the inspiration for it. Gotcha. Inspired by the MJ 1986. Okay, it's inspired by the MJ. Okay, it's inspired by it. Gotcha. It's inspired by it. Okay. What do you guys think? That would honestly, if they did add the card, that would be kind of sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. If they did add the card, I think that'd been kind of sick. No shock drop on the Reimagine Force draft. That's what the blogs are saying, man. That's what the blogs are saying. That's what the blogs are saying as of right now. But let me know in the chat real quick. I know there's been a lot of, talks about the reimagined Jordan 4, but I want to know from you guys. All right. I want to know from you guys. Is the trophy room, do you guys think you guys are going to end up pulling the trigger? I know some of you guys are saying, oh, I'm passing on the trophy rooms, but on the actual release day, is this going to be a cop or a drop? Because I feel like you guys are going to fall into it. I feel like some people in here are going to fall into the whole trophy room hype. I'll probably put my name in the hat to see if I hit, because I know it's going to be pretty limited. I know this shoe is going to be pretty limited. I know it's going to be tough to hit. So what do you guys think? Is this a cop or a drop? Shouts 2 for the $20 donation. He says, you know what to do. Why is this the duck? The higher he flies, the further it goes. Shout out to my boy 2 for the $20 donation. I appreciate that. Shout out my boy 2 for the $20 donation. Well, there you go, chat. All right. 2 says, you know what time it is. Who wants a membership? Chat. Who wants a membership? Okay. Who needs a membership? By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel, man. I really do. We're trying to increase our chances, not our chances, but increase our podcasts, our sneaker podcasts on the daily basis. I'm going to start to brainstorm here for some of the podcasts that we talk about here on the channel. So if you guys don't mind, run it up. Who needs a membership? Who needs a membership? Who needs a membership?
You know what to do. Why is
Who
the
needs
duck?
a membership?
The higher he flies,
Here we go.
The further he goes.
Shots of 2 for the 20. There it is. Shout out to my boy Toof. There it is. Who got one? Who got one? Sneaker Ambition got one. Reach One got one. There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Make sure to update your sneakers app. Big update. Yes. Make sure you guys update your Nike sneakers app. There is a big update on the sneakers app, chat. Update your Nike sneakers app. Update your Nike sneakers app. There it is. I need one. W2. Good morning, collection fam. Run it up. What up, Keena? Shouts to Keena in the building. The card in the box made me want them now. It doesn't, no cap. It doesn't come with the card, bro. Unfortunately, it does not come with the card. Unfortunately, it doesn't. All right, it does not come with the card. Didn't get access today. Will there be EA? Yes, there will be an exclusive access tomorrow for the Jordan 3s, chat. Okay, tomorrow there will be exclusive access pre-order. All right. Ty Garland, thank you so much for the 13-month re-up. Corvette. Yo, Raph, what you got for breakfast? I don't really mess with breakfast. I try to eat something before I go to the gym, but as of right now, I don't know what I'm eating for breakfast this morning. I don't know. All right, I got EA on the crafts on Finish Line in-store pickup. Do I pick them up today on the 3rd? Kind of confused. So, if you got exclusive access, Antoine, okay? If you got exclusive access today, the pickup day is this Saturday, okay? If in future, let's say Antoine, in any future releases, if you get an in-store exclusive access, it's going to tell you which store on your app to pick up at, okay? So make sure you read the address that they provide to you on your email where you bagged it at, because it'll show you the address or the location to pick up your pair. So every time you get exclusive access in store, the release pickup is going to be on the release day, okay, which is this Saturday. For instance, if you get exclusive access on the Air Jordan 4 Breds, okay, if you get exclusive access on the Air Jordan 4 Breds, your pickup day will be on the release day. All right, so the 14th and the 15th are going to be EA for the Air Jordan 4s, okay, exclusive access. Same day, same time. Pickup day will be on Saturday. Okay. Pre-order for tomorrow is going to be pre-order. Okay. Pre-order is basically you pay for the shoe, but they won't ship out until Saturday. Okay. Just kind of want to throw that out there. Okay. You pay for the shoe, you pre-order it, and then they ship out the shoe. You ship out the shoe. They ship out the shoe the same, on release day. So just to kind of clarify that between in-store EA and pre-order. All right. So Antoine, hopefully that helps. Okay. Also call your store to check out what time to pick up. Yes. I mean, normally, yeah, Ari's right. Sometimes they do like different times. I've heard about that as well. But if you want to, majority of the time, pickup time is normally when the store opens. Okay. Yeah, they normally open this. They normally pick up is normally what time the store opens. Okay. So 20 more likes. So make sure you guys run it up real quick. All right. All my ghost watchers, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button for the one time real quick, chat. All right. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys don't understand. If you guys enjoy the Sneaker podcast every single morning, early in the morning, it definitely goes a long way when you guys do smash that like button. It definitely helps the channel grow. Dude, I'm telling you guys, TikTok has been growing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We have a podcast. I think we will be streaming on TikTok today. Dude, guys, we're getting really close to 10,000 followers on TikTok. I can't express how much support has been going on. I mean, Mr. Exclusive Casanova Kane was there. I know Mr. Exclusive been tapping in with us the last 2 days on TikTok, and it's been booming, guys. TikTok streams have been booming. It's been going crazy. All right. You have till 5 p.m. Central Time. Pickup is not. Wait, what? Why'd you delete your comment? Jordan 3 Craft is already a brick. Hey, bro, listen. It don't matter if the shoe doesn't go for anything in the resale market, man. What matters is that people want them for the toe. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter, man. If a shoe, like, is that what people go for nowadays? Oh, don't go for it because it's a brick. Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. I just feel like people are kind of falling off in the sneaker game nowadays because people kind of just want all the hype stuff. They don't want anything that's a GR in their sneaker collection. They don't care. It don't matter. Like, feel me? It's a great shoe. I think it's a great shoe. J Bands, appreciate you, man. I think it's a great shoe. It don't matter if it doesn't go for anything, man. Like, the Jordan 3 Ivories is a great shoe. I hate the word brick. I feel like I don't really say it too much, man. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't. I feel like some people like lose the passion about sneakers because everything is all about value, you know? When you gonna go live on TikTok? TikTok is on random days. It's random times. It's normally around like 4 p.m. PST is what time I normally go around. That time I go live during that time, around 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. PST. So, Carlos, what up, man? What's dropping today? You know what? I didn't even check what's dropping today, chat. I don't know. What's today's date? The 31st. Nothing is dropping until tomorrow. Seriously, I think Nike has chalked January. January's clipped. This is the last day of January. So you know what? These are not too bad neither. I feel like some people may go for this week. These dunks. These are going out. These are coming out on the 2nd. The Brazil dunks, chat. I'm not going to get fooled by this 2024 pair though. I'm not going to get fooled with that. I'm not going to get fooled with that. Did you cop the 3s draft? Hitman, I did not. I just want the 4s this upcoming month. I'm going on a vacation next month, so I'm trying to save some pennies. I don't need to be spending money on pairs of shoes all the time. So bricks are cool too. One of my next cops gonna be the Supreme Blazer mids from last year, and those are under retail. I think there goes Dakota. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I said this yesterday. I want to go back on wearing Vans, dude. Like, for some reason, I've been low-key on this Van wave. Like, I've been seeing a bunch of people rock Vans at the gym. I'm like, man, I kind of miss wearing Vans. I do. I used to wear Vans all the time, dude. All the time. And I've been wanting to wear some. Did you see the Kobe's that Vanessa Bryant posted? I did see that, but those were all PEs. Even if they are breaks right now, they won't be in a few years. People will regret not getting the 3s. Yeah. Kind of want those Year of the Dragon Air Force Ones. Okay. The Year of the Dragon Air Force Ones. You talking about these ones? I'd be more hyped about the Brazils, but I have a pair of old baseball packs that I bought at the Nike store. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Lunchbox. Dude. Lunchbox for the $100 donation. Holy smokes. 50 memberships. Who needs a membership, chat? Holy smokes. Lunchbox for the $100 donation. Holy smokes. Who needs a membership, chat? All right, hold on. Shaz my boy Lunchbox for the $100 donation, man. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Lunchbox. There you go, chat. There it is.
50 gifted Raf.
There it is. There it is. There it is, chat. Boom. 50 Rafi collects memberships in the chat. Boom. Make sure you guys are thanking Lunchbox in the chat. All right. Shout out my boy Lunchbox. Like I said, thank you so much for the $100 donation, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why, like, I don't know why it doesn't let, like, mobile gift memberships. I don't know. Like, I try to figure it out. I don't know. There's no option for me for some reason. There's no option. I don't know why. So, there you go. If you got a membership, make sure you guys are thanking Lunchbox in the building. There you go. There it is. Thanks for the gifted. There you go. Make sure you thank Lunchbox. Lunchbox, I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys say thank you to Lunchbox. Appreciate the support as always, Lunchbox. I know you're probably on the road right now. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 50 Rafi collects memberships in the chat. There you go. It does. I just hit a membership. No, I mean, I'm talking about, like, you know, if you're on mobile, like, you could, what's it called? I don't know if you could donate memberships through mobile. I think it's only Android users that can. I think. iPhone users, for some reason, it doesn't let you donate memberships. I don't know why. So, do you think the Ivory 3s will be below retail? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Because right now, it's literally at retail. As of right now, it's at retail. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I cannot have an iPhone. Yeah, I didn't want a membership anyways, Wolf says. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. But shout out my boy Lunchbox once again for the $100 donation for the for the fitty. Shout out to my boy Big Ron's Kicks. Big Ron's Kicks for the 5. Rafi collects memberships in the chat. You guys, so if you guys see, like, you could be the lucky recipient of the Rapid Clicks membership with access to exclusive perks. You could actually allow gifting. All right. Hold on. Maybe this is the reason why. I don't know if that could be the reason why. I don't know if that makes a difference. Okay. Okay, okay, I see. You could allow gifting. You gotta turn it on. I see it now. You can see it now. Shout out to my boy Big Ron's Kicks for the 2. He says not 100, but I'm on mobile. Big Ron's Kicks, do you have iPhone? Big Ron's Kicks, do you have iPhone or do you have Android? Do you think the Galaxy KDs will have high resale even after their release day? I don't know about the Galaxies. I know they'll most likely sell out, but I'm not sure when it comes to resale value for the KDs. I don't know if KDs even have that much resale value nowadays. I don't. I followed the KD trend of people wearing them, but I was mostly just Kobe sneakers. So... Big Ron's Kicks, he has both. Oh, wow. He has both Android and he has iPhone. Okay. Famous, thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. It says, Dono train for Ravi's vacation. Shout out my boy Famous for the 19-month re-up. I appreciate it. No, it's all good. People like to support, put in the memberships in the chat. So we do appreciate that. For real, for real. KDs are not in high demand. Yeah, I don't think so too. There's a website called didn'tgetem.com where they're selling didn't get them stickers, SMH. That's crazy. I can't do it on Apple products unless I choose desktop or Safari. Okay. Rahu says, I think you can do it from iPhone. Just use Chrome web. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I know some streamers, it allows people to gift through mobile, but for some reason mine doesn't. I don't know. YouTube is going to clip me. I don't know. I don't know how to turn it on. I feel like KDs are bought to wear them. Well, KDs are obviously basketball shoes. I don't see too many people wearing like Kevin Durant's, shoes. You feel me? Like on the daily basis. What up, Chalupa? Good morning to you, my friend. All shoes are bought to wear. Yeah. Don't know why YouTube makes you allow gifts. I mean, who doesn't like to receive gifts? Facts, Oscar. Big facts. Who doesn't want to receive gifts? I need one of those didn't get them stickers. Oh, gosh. Imagine getting a didn't get them sticker for your room because you keep taking L's on the Nike sneakers app. Embarrassing. I would hate to have that, dude. Respectfully, I would hate to have a sticker that says didn't get them. Or maybe that could just be your luck on getting like certain drops. Maybe that could be your luck. All right, let's talk about this Project Blitz real quick. Morris, thank you so much for the 17-month re-up. Says, good morning, collection family. Shout out to Morris. Thank you so much for the 17-month re-up. Wow, they really do have stickers called didn'tgetem.com. That's insane. They literally have one, chat. Didn't get them stickers. Didn't get them. But shout out to my boy Morris. Thank you so much for the 17-month re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see if I could find the video about Project Blitz. Let me see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Because I didn't really read the full story of this. So, does anybody have that video? Here, let me see. Let's see it. Oh, here we go. All right, check it out. Shouts to Jamie. Thank you so much for the 2. My sneakers inbox is full of didn't get 'ems. Jamie says for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thousands of pairs
Hold
of
on, I gotta restart this because my volume wasn't on.
Down on retail theft, a man is in custody accused of dealing $5 million worth of stolen Nike merchandise. You can see walls of shoes from floor to the ceiling. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel, she's live in downtown LA with details on this. How bizarre, Jaysha.
Yeah, definitely, Rachel, John, and Leslie. Thousands of pairs of stolen Nike shoes, clothing, prototypes, and accessories were found inside of a warehouse in Hawthorne. And take a look at these incredible photos. You can just see stacks of shoe boxes, display boxes, and even close-ups of some of the shoes that police found. Now, the LAPD says Roy Lee Harvey Jr. was seen delivering the stolen Nike products, and he was booked on suspicion of receiving stolen property and is believed to be responsible for redistributing and reselling the stolen items. The LAPD utilized their Commercial Crimes Division cargo theft and the Organized Retail Crimes Task Force to execute the search warrant over in Hawthorne.
Chat. Okay, I got a question. Is Project Blitz like what is Project Blitz? Like, is that like a resale store? What is it? Because I think I've heard Project Blitz maybe one time, but I haven't really like I didn't know what Project Blitz was. Is it like a reseller store? Is it like what is it? What is it, chat? Those were my shoes. It's a store in LA. Is it a resale store? They sell on the network app. Okay. That search warrants will do it. Project Blitz is like the most hype reselling shop. Is it? I've never really heard of it. It's a resale store. So it looks like Project Blitz was raided by LAPD on January 27th as a commercial crimes division cargo theft unit tracked stolen Nike products being delivered to the Project Blitz warehouse. They found stolen Nike sneakers, clothes, accessories, and unique prototypes worth up to $5 million. Shout outs to Parquet Collectibles for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. How do you do like zero research? Because I like to have my own reactions. I like to have my own reactions into these type of topics. I do. There's only certain things I like to really look into. This came across my desk, but I wanted to get my own reaction here on the channel. So you know what? Getting back to the topic. I feel like this is happening. This is happening. This has been happening to many like reseller shops, boutique stores, resellers and stuff like that. Like, because like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, we hear about like things getting backdoored, right? We hear things getting backdoored. Like I feel like when the pandemic rolled around, right? When the pandemic rolled around, I feel like, in my personal opinion, collecting sneakers for so long, I feel like we've seen more and more resellers get their hands on like so many different shoes. Can we all agree with this? That like in the past like 4 years, we've seen like, I'm not saying nobody is a nobody. They have no name behind, they don't have no clout. No, I'm not trying to say that. But there's a bunch of people that you've never heard of that just gets hundreds and hundreds of pairs of early pairs, different shoes. You feel me? Like, But shout out to my boy Parquet Collectibles for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. So, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, yes, backdooring has been a thing for so long, right? Why is golly? Come on, Siri. Jesus. I don't know. I feel like slowly people are starting to get caught, man. Like slowly but surely. Because you guys are saying Project Blitz is like one of the biggest reseller shops in LA. And the fact that they, who knows how long they've been doing this. Like seriously, who knows how long they've been doing this? Imagine watching the feds walk out with all that shit, SMH. Yeah, like people just think like, oh, getting sneakers stolen is not like, you feel me, is not a crime. Like they just think, oh, it's just a pair of sneakers, they're not gonna care about it. Like people are gonna start, listen, people are gonna start, I'm telling you, the reason why people are starting to get caught, because people are getting too comfortable. People are getting complacent. When you're so used to doing the same thing every single time, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm making so much money, no one's gonna stop us, we've been doing this for so many years, we know the ins and outs. That one day, listen, when you're so complacent, you're so used to doing what you're doing every single day, something is gonna slip up. And this is basically what happened. I mean, we're talking about, I mean, worth up $5 million worth of products stolen, dog. Like $5 million. You're looking at, we're what, $5 million worth of clothes, sneakers, accessories, prototypes worth up $5 million. You're telling me it's not a crime in California? We're talking about millions here. But man, this is not good at all. I live in Hawthorne, nowhere. The warehouse is literally down the street from my house. Someone snitched. I don't know. But he was probably chilling, smoking a blunt, and feds kicked in the door talking about, we need them shoes, boy. SMH. I don't know, man. You know, these type of things, I feel like some of these things are going to start to catch up on some reseller shops. And I'm sure a lot of resellers shops that are probably in the mix of these type of situations where they probably know that they're doing the same thing, right? But they're like probably try to strategizing like, all right, how can we not get caught? We got to make sure we're good. This, making sure that, you know, we're protected in our end. Dude, this is happening every single day and we just don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of, sunshine to these type of situations, right? We would have known, obviously, we'd have known about Project Blitz doing this if they never got caught, right, chat? If this never happened, they never got caught, this would have been another day, chat. It would have been another day not knowing what the hell is kind of going down behind closed doors. And one day these guys got complacent and they got caught. So it is what it is. And I feel like this is still happening. Mostly for major resellers that are doing this today. So it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Rocket, thank you so much for the 11-month re-up. Yo, Raph, when are you coming to Boston, homie? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know anybody from Boston, man. And besides, I don't know. Shout out to my boy Rocket for the 11-month re-up. Dre is a legit dude. Project Blitz has been the spot over a decade. I don't think these claims are going to be proven true. Yeah, I mean, listen. JR, and I almost agree with you. There's always two sides, you know, to the story, right? There's always two sides of the story. Obviously, you know, when the news breaks out, you know, and it's on live television and people talk about it, people are going to assume, man, they're doing some shady ass shit. And that's the first thing people are going to, you know, that's the first thing people are going to be like, are going to be, you know, are going to react to, you know, they're going to be like, oh, well, man, they've been doing shady stuff. They've been stealing Nike products. And that's what the normal consumer, as myself, that's watching a video like that is going to assume. But there is two stories, you know, to, you know, during, you know, in a situation like that. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Watching the government seize websites to see if I could snatch some pairs. Greed fuels this behavior. I'm from Boston. We'll take you around. Okay. I don't know. I don't know anybody in Boston. I don't know why I would go to Boston for. That's the thing. I don't know why I would go to Boston for. Roscoe's in Florida. He's from Boston, but he's in Florida. He lives in Florida. He doesn't live in Boston anymore. But that's kind of my take of it. I mean, there is obviously two stories behind this, but we'll see what happens moving forward. Them near the case, because they might say they are a resale store and they don't know. Wait, what? Boston is pretty cool. Visit. Yeah, I've never been. Holla at me. I meant Boston. What is Boston known for? I don't know. I don't know why I would go for. I personally, respectfully, chat, I don't know why I would go to Boston. I don't know why. There's no reason why I would go to Boston. Now the government will start to resell at all shoes. Like, what happened to the whole story with Amma Munir and like James Whitner? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to that? There hasn't really been an update to all that stuff. Did that, like, you feel me? Like, and I think JR does have a point. You know, there's two stories in a situation like that, and this could be the same thing. Because the whole like James Whitner thing just kind of got brushed under the rug or something. Come to my hometown, Salem, during Halloween. You and the fam will have a great time. Beans, seafood. I mean, there's a lot of seafood out here in Seattle. So, I mean, he gave up his money to Nike. Clam chowder. Boston has a great food and a lot of history, but you don't know the history. If you don't go somewhere just because you don't know someone, you're down bad. If you don't go somewhere just because you don't know someone, you are down bad. What are you talking about, dude? So you're telling me, mixing pieces, you're telling me I'm down bad, but I don't know why. Listen, I don't know why I would go to Boston for. I have no reason why I should go out there for. There's nothing interesting that I would want to go out there for. I don't. There's no reason. Resale stores don't have the same rules as pawn shops. Pawn stores need a register with the feds and hold products amount of days. Okay. So did someone say Massachusetts? Rahu says. I'd rather go to Nam. At least there's gold there. Huge sneaker community here in Boston. Okay. Come check out Concepts. Yeah, I don't know. It's called Seeing New Places. Boston has great history. I mean, sure. Like, if I would choose like any like city that I would choose first, it wouldn't be Boston. Like, why can't I just go to Rhode Island or something? Or like North Dakota? If I would choose any city right now in the east side, it'd most likely be like New York. New York got a lot of history. Boston sounds boring AF. Yeah, what am I going to know the history about? I can just search it up. I'm not hating on the city. I'm trying to figure out why I would go visit. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm not trying to disrespect the city, all right? Ryan Jacobs, thank you so much for the 14-month re-up. Check X for discussion topic. Run up the likes, chat. Shout out my boy Ryan Jacobs for the 14-month re-up, my guy. I appreciate that. Shout out to my boy Lunchbox for the $2 donation. He says Boston is trash. Oh, man. Appreciate that. Oh, the update is for the it's for the shock drop. These are the ones shock dropping today, I think. All right. This is the shock drop. Guys, he's a stay-at-home dad. He doesn't even go outside anymore. Just let him... Listen, Bob, shut the fuck up, all right? Respectfully, all right? Watch your mouth, all right? Watch your mouth, all right? All right? Watch your mouth. I stay home with my beautiful children because I got to take care of my kids, all right? Watch your mouth. Yo, chill out with the Boston trash talk. It's such a beautiful place to be. I'm not trashing the city, dude. Telling you, if I would choose any city, I'd go. I really do want to go check out New York City. All right. I want to go to New York City, man. That's what I would go to. Boston for people that wear New Balances. Oh my gosh. I thought that was like the DMV. I thought the DMV was the New Balance heads. People just think any place that isn't their home is trash. Oh, well, I feel like Seattle's like whatever. Like Seattle's whatever. It's because like when you live in a city for so long, you're just like, it's like whatever. But like if you've never been to like Seattle and someone comes to Seattle for the first time, people are gonna think it's cool. Just like if I come out to Boston, you know, when I come out for the first time, I'll probably think it's cool because, you feel me? Because it'll be my first time. If I was to go anywhere, it would probably be Colorado, maybe Florida. Us New Yorkers will give you a nice welcome. Don't mind the homeless people and rats in NYC. It's normal. Seattle's nice AF. Seattle is nice. Seattle's beautiful when it's nice weather. I listen, I'm still praying to hope like one day that I'll see the sun. Okay, because it's currently depressing out here in Washington. It really is. Like, the next time it's actually going to be sunny is maybe Friday. Maybe. But as of right now, it's just rain and that's it. It's 100% raining today. You know how depressing that is? All right. Just don't stay in Manhattan. Noisy and full of rats. Stay at the Airbnb in Long Island. That's how it is these days. People travel to see shit and don't complain about it when they get there. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Now, Raph, you and the lady had to. No, me and my girl want to travel, right? Like, as much as some of you guys like to talk smack because I'm always home. Listen, all right. Me and my lady, like, we can't really travel as much because we got kids. Like, you feel me? Like, we have no one. We want to go on our own vacation, right? Me and my lady, we're planning to have a nice little vacation when my parents get home so they could have the kids, right? Like, you feel me? It's nice to have, like, our family vacation is coming up in February, right? But right now, like, Obviously, I can't travel. I don't want to leave, you know what I mean? I don't want to leave my kids with my wife and have her watch the kids so I could go have fun and travel. You know what I mean? Like, some of you guys don't know how it feels to have kids. Some of you guys don't know. Some of you guys don't know how it feels to have kids. All right? I am extremely excited when my parents come back home because me and my girl are going to plan a trip together somewhere random so we could just have our own alone time. All right? Yes, it sucks staying home. All right? But I have responsibilities. We have responsibilities. I went to Seattle for a week and it rained for a moment. I landed so I took off. Yeah, Seattle rains a lot, dude. But I feel like we get a good amount of sun in the summer. Like, that's like during the summertime, it gets pretty warm. So it's really, really nice out here. Really, really nice out here. Let's see. They don't kids out our lives. Yeah. Why I don't have kids? Love to travel. I don't have kids, so my bad. I feel it, dude. That's how it is when you have children, dude. Sometimes you gotta have your responsibilities. And like, I would love to, like, we love to travel and go other places, but you just can't. You know, you just can't. NYC is the greatest city in the world. NYC is the greatest city in the world. No, I'm not gonna plan a trip to Boston. I'm not, unless like my girl forces me to meet her entire family on her dad's side, because my girl's dad is born and raised in Boston. That could be probably the only reason why I go to Boston. The only reason, to meet my girl's dad's family. It's a blessing to have your parents at home. So as a kid, I didn't see my parents a lot because of how much they worked. They took care of me. So Raph, you're a W for sticking to your kids. Yeah, absolutely. How are you gonna travel if you can't figure out how to leave the house? Bob, you're not even funny at this point, dude. Like, stop. All right, stop. You don't know how it feels to have kids. All right. 1, your jokes are not funny. 2, so stop talking. All right. There's 4 reasons in the New England. In Seattle, it rains, it snows all the time, no sun. That's better than Boston. Yeah. Bro, that's a family connection right there. Come to Boston, my guy. Dude, I actually asked my girl if she has a relationship with like her family out there in Boston. She doesn't really talk to them. She doesn't know. She's not really close. She's not really close with her family on that side. So I don't know. I don't really ask. I don't know. Isn't that weird? Do you guys, do you guys ever ask, some of you guys don't really question like your wife's like family side. Do you guys? I don't know. I don't feel weirded about it because sometimes I don't know how she would feel about it, because sometimes I know her mom's side of the family and I know my girl's mom's side of the family is they're crazy, but her dad's side, she doesn't really talk about him. I don't know. I don't know if it will be a sensitive topic if I brought it up to her. I'd rather walk the streets of Chicago at night than go to Boston. Okay. Yeah, Disney cruise this summer. I'd never do that without my kids. Okay. He's in his feelings today. I got it. Yeah, Bob, stop talking, dude. Like, you're talking too much. That's the thing. You're talking too much. Okay. What I miss, fam? Nothing. You didn't miss much. We kind of yapped what we were yapping about earlier. So if she's not cool with them, I'm probably not going to be, that's the way I see it. Yeah, that's why I never bring it up. But I feel like she's never really talked about them. So I don't know. We're making a lot of progress here. Rafi, watch the Boston trip be so impactful on y'all's family relationship. Could be very healing. Yeah. I can relate, Raph. I have 2 kids. I don't want to travel without them, but I want to. You know, when I go to a sneaker events, I always feel bad. Like, I hate leaving my kids. Like, seriously, I don't know about you guys. Like, because I'm super family oriented. So, like, when I go to sneaker events, say if I go, when I went to travel last year to San Fran and San Diego, and I didn't, you know, when I have to leave my kids, I hate leaving my kids, dude. I hate it. I feel bad. You know, I do feel bad. She doesn't like to talk because that's a group Bob's on her dad's side. Oh gosh. Chicago has the best foods from all over the world. Got to go to NYC if you want to get shoulder checked. Constantly and lovely smells of trash all over the street, and everything is overpriced, but they're cool. I don't know. Like I said, the only cities that I've been to, like the only states, like if I want to count how many states I've been to Texas, I've been to California, I've been to Oregon, I've been to Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and Georgia. I've only been to 8 states. I'm trying to think. Oh, Arizona. No, I've never been to Arizona. I've been to Nevada. There's 9. I've only been to 9 states. That's it. I love NYC. Let me know if you come through. I'll meet you there. JMK says. Shout out my boy JMK. Well, we gotta plan that trip to LA this year. Dad gang baby, when you have to carry a car seat. And dude, that's the one thing I'm not excited about for our vacation next month. I'm not excited about it. I have to bring 2 car seats. I don't know. Sneaker dude's weird, Raffy. Mountains has nothing to do with New York. That's how I know people just talk from what other people tell them. Yeah, I've been to Texas. The only city I've been to is Dallas. I've only been to Dallas. I don't know. For some reason, I want to go visit Houston. I don't know. I want to go visit Houston. I heard good things about Houston. I want to go visit one day. Texas too hot and boring. When I went to Dallas, wasn't too bad. When I went to Dallas, Texas for SneakerCon 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago, it wasn't bad. The food was great. Vegas is cool, but I can only handle like 3 to 4 days, then time to go home. Yeah, that's the same thing with, you feel me, with any like, I feel like with Vegas, yeah, I think 3 days is good. Maybe 2 nights, you'll be fine. Let me know when you're in LA. We could probably go out to eat and something like on me. Yeah, Alan, of course, dude. I'll definitely hit you up. If I'm around the city, because I know I told Cass I'd hit him up. I told Hector I'd hit him up as well if I'm in the LA area for sure. Being from Houston, I moved to Austin. Austin is so much better. I don't know. Houston, Texas, Dallas, Austin. What's that one city called if you're from Texas? Corpus Christi or something like that. Corpus Christi or something. Always wanted to go to Austin, but but nowhere else in Texas. Come to Arizona, bro. I have family that lives in Phoenix, but there's no reason why I'd go to Phoenix. So that's the same thing, right? Like, there's no reason why I'd go to Phoenix. I'm trying to think why I would go out there for. I don't know. I base the cities hate on sports teams. As a Dodger fan, I hate San Fran, Houston, and Boston. Okay. I'll be in LA in March. Let's go, JMK says. Houston is better, has better food. Houston has better food. I feel like Texas in general has good food. Like the state of Texas just has good food in general. Like barbecue. Corpus Christi is trash. Do not go. Okay. Come to Scottsdale. You going to Vegas for the Super Bowl? No, dude. Vegas, bro. Did you guys see the tickets for the Super Bowl? It's like 10 bands. It's like $10,000. Houston has definitely has better food. I don't know. I can't talk for Houston because I've never been. So Texas has terrible food. That's where my sister wants to live. That's why I've been bringing it up. My sister wants to live in Houston. So I was like, maybe one day I'll go visit Houston one day. If the Clippers win, dude, did you see the new Clippers stadium? The new Clippers stadiums that they are that's coming out in August this year looks super cool. Super cool. I don't know if you guys seen that yet, but the Clippers, the LA Clippers, are having their own entire stadium, and it looks really cool. For $10K, I could call a play in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl only at $10K for nosebleeds. Yeah, I know. The reason why, dude, those tickets went up because they know Taylor Swift was gonna be there. People are going to literally fly to Vegas just to watch it on TV because it's Vegas, right? Vegas is a known city to party at. The Strip is gonna be crazy. I'm sorry, Vegas. The Vegas Strip, oh my goodness, that is going to be wild. I'm sorry. The Las Vegas Strip is going to be crazy on Super Bowl weekend. Laker fans are down bad. So what I mean, everyone has something to say about the place that is mentioned. Well, I mean, everyone has their opinions about different cities. Like, I don't know nothing about, different cities. So, I mean, maybe one day I'll come across a city one day. I don't know. Because the only time that I really go out to a city is because there's a sneaker event. And then that's when I explore the city. When I went to a sneaker event out there in Orlando, I went around Orlando. It's cool. I went to SneakerCon Dallas. I'd never been to Dallas or Texas before. So I explored the city. It was cool. But I feel like that's the only time that I really go out to like different cities that I've never been to if there's a sneaker event. I love Vegas, bro. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people love to go on a vacation to Vegas. Vegas is like the most ideal vacation to anyone that wants to get turned up on their 21st birthday or like their bachelor party. You know what I mean? Like that is like the most ideal city that people go to. People go to Miami, people go to like New Orleans. But you don't hear people, I'm gonna go to Boston for for my bachelor's party, or I'm gonna go to Texas to go celebrate my bachelor's party. You know what I mean? People are think about Vegas, New Orleans, or locally. So, shout out my boy First Pair Kicks for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. I fuck with you, Raph. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to my boy First Pair Kicks. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Rivera, yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like there might not be a what's it called? There might not be a shock drop from what it sounds like. It looks like these Pegasus 2K5 looks like they are going to be shock dropping today. That's from what it looks like. So we'll see what happens. So make sure you guys update your Nike sneakers app, by the way. So if I celebrate my bachelor's party, never doing it on the US unless Miami or Puerto Rico. Okay. What do you think about the Nike SB? I don't know what those are. I haven't seen those. I don't even drink, but so much to do. Shows hella good food. Yeah, I feel like anywhere you go, you could enjoy yourself, even if it's not the same state. Like for me, like for the wifey's birthday last year, we did a staycation. So we went down to Seattle. We got food that we've never been to, and kind of drank a little bit. I mean, a lot in the hotel. Like it was fun. We had a little nice staycation just to get away from home, and we had our kids with us. So, new gesture to enhance bot protection. What do you all think? What do you mean, Ryan Jacobs? I'm gonna go to Boston for nothing. Any DSG updates, Raf? Anonymous, not yet. We'll get updates soon. We'll definitely get updates soon. But as of right now, no updates. All right, no updates. But chat, guys, it looks like we're getting to the end of the podcast, Snkrs podcast this morning. I appreciate you guys as always for supporting the channel every single day, coming in and just yapping about anything. Shout out my boy Lunchbox for the 2. He says, guys trip to Thailand. Oh, man. I don't think I'd want to go to Thailand. Shout out to my boy Lunchbox for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But guys, I appreciate you guys for tapping in. We hit about 2 hours and about 15 minutes. All right, which is roughly our time to, you know, to wrap it up here. I want to thank you guys so much for tapping in. As always, we'll have another stream tomorrow morning again for exclusive access in-store EA for the Air Jordan 3 Ivories. We'll definitely going to be talking about that. I might be posting a video later. We'll see what happens. But if you guys don't mind, run it up real quick. Hit that like button on the way out. Congratulations to anybody that secured a W on the Ivories. Let's run it up to 400 likes real quick, chat. Can we run it up almost to 400 likes real quick? If you guys are new here, appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Professional yapper. Thank you so much, guys. All right. You guys have a good day. I love y'all. Congratulations to all the W's in the chat. And we'll be here again tomorrow. Same place, same time. Be nice to people. All right. Hug somebody today. How about that, chat? That is the goal today. How about you go hug somebody you love? All right. That is the goal for today for you guys. But happy Wednesday, hump day. You guys have a good day. Love y'all. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.